It's time to see who can win the Ballon d'Or first. Kylian Mbappe
or Erling Braut Haaland.
Here's how this works. We've reset both Mbappe and Haaland back to their 18-year-old versions.
I cannot even complain. 18-year-old Haaland at Borussia Dortmund, he's at a 79 rating.
But hey, Mbappe, he's also 79, but he's slightly better with a higher potential. Makes sense because he was already a generational talent back at Monaco.
Oh, so it's a 92 potential player over a 90? I'm scared.
Now here's the catch. Although Monaco as well as Dortmund are decent starting clubs, they're not really clubs where you can win the Ballon d'Or, so our first job is earning a big move. Except the transfer option stays locked until Mbappe or Haaland win a trophy.
So you're telling me Mbappe is basically sat at Monaco and never winning any trophy? You're not getting past PSG.
Do you fancy your chances against Kane, Olise, and this ridiculous Bayern side? Nah, it ain't happening. Now to help out both Mbappe and Haaland, both of us will be getting 2 signings per season and a budget of 100 million.
So the real race starts now. The first to lift the trophy gets a transfer.
Alright lads, we've got Kylian Mbappe in a Monaco shirt. This does feel like a throwback. How good was Kylian, man, back in his Monaco days? Now in real life, I do remember Mbappe got the job done. He won Ligue 1 over PSG. If we do that, we'll unlock a big transfer. Of course though, it's a bit challenging now that we're competing against a super PSG team. But hey, can't complain. It's the same for Chani. He's going to be competing against that mega Bayern side. Any trophy apart from like the Community Shield or Super Cup counts. I think we got to try and maybe aim for the cup then. Now although the Ballon d'Or is going to be the ultimate goal to decide the winner of this challenge, we're also going to be making a CV of all our achievements. And maybe you guys in the comments can then compare at the end of the video and see which player had a better career. But okay, in this first season, good news is Mbappe is already good enough to be a starter here at Monaco. I was thinking maybe playing him out wide because that's where he started his career at Monaco. But I feel like if we're competing with Haaland, who is going to play in that striker position, I want Mbappe playing up top right away. To be honest, with the potential Mbappe has of 92, I'm not really worried about his stats, but I'm worried about the team around him. He does have a finished Pogba. Not much quality around, because if you remember the Monaco team Mbappe was part of, they had Bernardo Silva. Falcao, who remembers him? You know what? I think we need a goalkeeper, man, because Radecki, he's an unk, bro. Now, this might be a tactical signing. Lucas Chevalier stealing PSG's goalkeeper. He's French, so he'll get on with Mbappe. And I want the signing to be under 50 million, just so we've got money for our second signing. And all right, looks like Mbappe's got a new teammate. Chevalier's joining Monaco. Now, another reason I'm signing Chevalier is because I want to grow him as well. We'll have the 2026 World Cup coming up at the end of the season, and if we can build up some better teammates for Mbappe there, that should be really useful. I really want to try and get into that France squad at the end of the season. Mbappe's going to need to grow for that, otherwise he might get excluded.
Now, going into this Borussia Dortmund squad, the big issue is Guirassy is already there, an 85 rated striker. Silva, 79. Bayer, 79. Haaland, I mean, buddy, you gotta fight for your spot. So to begin with, I think I need to change this formation immediately. Going from a 3-4-2-1 over into a 3-5-2 for now. That means Guirassy plays on the right and Haaland gets his chance in a starting 11 to grow faster than the others. If he does, he keeps his position. The beauty with Dortmund is we have big players like Kobel, Schlotterbeck, of course Guirassy, but also Nmecha, who is doing incredible at the World Cup so far. Don't mind me, by the way. I'm just turning them into different position players because they could be useful. We have 100 million in the budget and we're going to spend it to make sure he has a strong team he can grow along. And the first one I'm looking at is Sabitzer. I know I have 100 million to spend, but I am going after a big one straight away because I'm currently in negotiations with Mikel Arteta, as you can tell, because I want to sign Ødegaard and they want me to pay 99 million. Please just take the 90. I'll make just one signing, but Ødegaard alongside Haaland would be perfect because of the national team connection and the growth that I need there as well. Arteta, stop negotiating. Thank you. Oh my god, I can only offer him 147k. Please, Ødegaard, just come.
Pause.
Yes. He will take it. He has taken a pay cut. This is huge. So Ødegaard becomes a Dortmund player, puts the number 7 on his back, and I am so excited about the Norwegian connection now. Only to realize this formation has 2 CDMs, not 2 center mids. It's all good. I'm just going to go ahead and play attacking. 4-2-4. Brandt will have to help out on the left wing for now, but Haaland and Girassi up top with Ødegaard and Mecha in the midfield. And Riasson goes into the right back spot. Now, the reason why I want Haaland to have that Norwegian connection is because the World Cup is coming up in the summer. I want that synergy to work. And down the line, the Euros is something I'm aiming for big time. So I'm going to sign as many Norwegians as I possibly can.
We've got our one signing in Chevalier. What else can we do is the question, and I'm feeling ought to be a defender. I guess we can save Simakan from the Desert League. 81 rated, 25 years old, playing in the Saudi League. Well, not any longer because we're bringing him to Mbappe's Monaco. By the way, I'm going to get Mbappe to take all the free kicks. Obviously, the penalties. I want him to stat pad as much. All right, end of the season. And Mbappe has submitted a transfer request. I have no idea what's happened here. Okay, he's gone up by 3 ratings, up to an 82. But he only played 17 games, scoring just 7 goals. No way, guys. Ballon just had like the craziest growth, and he ended up completely mogging Mbappe. Oh my days, because of that, Mbappe's also missed out on the World Cup call-up. I can't believe it. Bro, both the signings I made, Chevalier and Simakan, they're going to the World Cup, but not Kylian Mbappe. How?
Now, I had made a mistake initially. First of all, my Haaland is at an 82 rating as well. +3 growth, exciting prospect, hasn't asked for a transfer. But I converted Silva into a cam too late. And the same goes for Maximilian Bayer into a left midfielder. So that led to Bayer being actually the top scorer in my team alongside Girassi. And Haaland only played 13 games and got 5 goals in those games. Obviously, with Norway being a smaller nation, Haaland was called up at the bottom of that list alongside Ødegaard. Now, in the German Cup, however, Bayern Munich, of course, kicked us out. But the Bundesliga? Sid, you ready?
I know what's coming.
We are champions. I cannot believe this. So I can move away. However, I kind of feel like I should stick around to grow.
In my case, Mbappe has submitted an offer, but because we finished 4th in Liga, no French Cup, we also got destroyed by Barcelona in the Champions League. I don't have a choice. Mbappe's just got to stay here at Monaco. It's going to be a rough season for Mbappe, and now he's going to have to watch your Haaland go through a World Cup. Although I'm not too worried. Norway ain't going far.
Now, here's the deal, Sid. I'm actually with France in the group, of course, and they have already won their first game. I need to aim for that second spot, ahead of Senegal and Iraq. But looking at this team, it would be an absolute miracle. I have a 75 rated goalkeeper. First game against Senegal. Here it goes. Come on, Haaland. Score. It's 3-3. Okay, well, he did not score. Nusa got a hat-trick.
I'm hate watching, so you get knocked out in the group stages. That'll be lovely to put on that Haaland CV.
That might happen if we don't win against Iraq right here, so please pick up the 3. Yes! Nusa scores twice again. He is crushing it, but Haaland hasn't scored yet. Now, though, the big one against France. Third game of the group stages. It's a 3-2 loss. Mbappe scored, but it seems to have been enough. 4 points, second place behind France. And Sid, the draw has been nice to me. I'm playing Uruguay.
How is Uruguay nice? They're gonna knock you out, bro, for saying that.
Please, Uruguay's a decent one, right? It's not. I lost. Darwin Núñez scored. That's insane.
No way my Mbappe had the same goals as Haaland at this World Cup.
At least he played. Yours didn't do anything. Sat at home watching the TV.
To be fair, I think after one season, you are leading this challenge. And because of that Bundesliga you've just won, you've unlocked the ability to get a transfer out of Dortmund. But you now get to accept the first 3 offers that come in for Haaland.
And guess what? The Premier League champions have come in immediately. Arsenal want to sign Haaland, playing alongside Bukayo Saka. An insane team in general, as the main striker could be huge, but I think Gyökeres has a decent rating, doesn't he? And now I have 2 more offers on the table. It's Athletic Bilbao and Liverpool. These could be some big deals for Haaland. I mean, Athletic Bilbao, not really, but Liverpool being the main striker, but they have Isak and Ekitike. You know what? I'm just gonna stick to Dortmund this season, spend more money, bring in some Norwegians if I can. Haaland stays for now.
It's kind of funny how you had the option to leave, but you're staying. I want to leave, but I don't even have that option. I'm stuck playing for this Monaco team that I feel has no chance of beating PSG. This is going to be a drag.
Okay, guys, we have a dilemma here with Haaland. Yes, the team is good, but for Norway, we have an issue. I have now made a huge decision. I am basically wasting one of my transfers to go ahead and sign a Norwegian goalkeeper in Sander Tangvik, who comes in for 6.2 million. I've only signed him to send him back out on loan again over to Molde because I need him to grow. For the success of the Norwegian national team, I need him to go way past the 80. So he is out on loan straight away. That means I get to spend the 92 million on just one transfer again. Initially, I was thinking about signing Nusa, who was incredible for Norway at the World Cup, but he's gonna grow even without me signing him. But then I realized my left back is gone. What the hell happened? Who signed him? So I'm left with no option but to actually sign a left back. So might as well get one of the highest potential ones in Balde, as he comes in for 81 million.
I hope Mbappe was fuming watching that World Cup from home. I mean, how stupid I was. I signed Simicon and Chevalier. They played the World Cup without Mbappe. Honestly, it would be kind of brutal if France won it. Thankfully, they didn't. Morocco got it done. But okay, guys, this season, we got to get the growth from Mbappe. And also, he's got to try and just mock Ballon, get revenge. I need Mbappe starting in this team. And we do have the 2 signings we can use to improve this team. I'm thinking the plan is to bring in maybe like a left midfielder, someone who can fit in that position. Honestly, someone like Grimaldo, who's a specialist in that left midfield position, probably can be playing a lot of crosses to Mbappe as well. And 100% will take him for just 43 million. Also, guys, I do think Mbappe needs a better midfielder. Someone like Thuram. Now, he just about fits our budget, but there you go. A big improvement to Mbappe's team. Not gonna lie, bro, I don't think Mbappe can complain about his teammates because we've got a solid team around him. It's on Mbappe now to take over Balogun, become the starter here at Monaco, and hopefully we can get Monaco a trophy, man. I feel like next season I at least want the option of a transfer. End of the season, and this is much better. Individually, at least, I've got Mbappe performing. He's also up to an 86 overall. I'm kind of wondering, does 30 goals this season get him, like, the golden boot or something? Nope, it doesn't. Ousmane Dembele takes that home, and seeing those numbers from him, yep, that means PSG do win the league. It's an upgrade this season. Mbappe's Monaco finished 3rd, but we got knocked out super early in the French Cup. I feel like I'm just going to be stuck here forever at Monaco.
Well, for Haaland, it's a different story. He already won a title, and he's up to an 86. This season, he has 17 goals and 2 assists. Not incredible, but it's a step up from 5. I probably should have played Baya's career. 13 goals, 20 assists. He has been insane both seasons. And Sid, beware, because we had made it into the Champions League semi-finals, only for Barcelona to kick me out. And in the German Cup, well, I have to go back a long way to find myself losing against 1860 Munich, 3rd division team. But the Bundesliga belongs to Dortmund again. Another title. I mean, Sid is struggling to win the French league. I'm out here beating Bayern Munich to the title.
I feel like individually, Mbappe is kind of outshining Haaland, but it doesn't matter when you've got 2 trophies in your cabinet, and you can probably get a transfer out of Dortmund now to a bigger club and make that charge for the Ballon d'Or.
And you know what? I'm looking at Man City and Barcelona in the Champions League final. Ideally, I would like to join them, right? Maybe just follow his career path and go to City if I get lucky enough. The first offer for Haaland is in, and it's Chelsea. It's not the Premier League team I wanted, but definitely an option. And in comes Arsenal again. And I also get an offer from PSG. Do I go into Ligue 1, dominate the league, and then basically get a free run to the Champions League title with an insane team?
To be honest, that might be the play for you because I think Dembele is getting older as well.
I mean, he's still only 30 years old, but Dembele can easily play down the wings if needed. And so it's decided. Haaland is joining PSG. Dembele is going onto the wings, and he is going to be dominating the league that Sid just could not win yet.
I won't lie, guys. It might be over for me if Chani takes Haaland and wins Liga before me. I mean, right now it feels like we just need to free Mbappe from Monaco, bro. I'm just hoping this season we can get him a trophy. There's also the Euros coming up, by the way. I don't know if staying at Monaco is going to impact him, but we need to get the call up for that. Firstly, though, this season I'm going with a strategic play. Instead of 2 signings, 1 big signing, and that's going to be the Frenchman Upamecano. By the way, I'm also going to individually work on Mbappe's stats, especially his passing attributes. Because, bro, he's had 0 career assists so far, which is actually funny. He is outscoring Haaland, though. But yeah, we got to try and make him at least contribute to the team more. That's probably why Ballon takes away a bit of game time from Mbappe. You know what? I'm going to give Mbappe number 10 here at Monaco. Maybe that just gives him a bit of aura and he can finally win the league. Because now there's no excuses. We're putting Upamecano into the team as well.
Please tell me they didn't lose all the players. Okay, so they lost someone on the wings, that's for sure. But we're going to have the main man Haaland up top now. Dembele moves over to the right. Vitinha, Neves in midfield. Pacho is still here. Hakimi is there. Chevalier is going to keep growing. Man, this is going to be an insane team. We also have Barcola available to us once Dembele gets too old. Other than that, on the bench, Guardiol. This is insane. And we have Lewis Hall as well as a backup left back. How incredible is this? I cannot believe I'm benching Marquinhos, but thankfully they have brought in Guardiol. So this is going to be the back line. And of course at left back, oh, Nuno Mensch is gone. Okay, so we're going to have Hall there. I guess he's going to be a starter, which is totally fine with me. And ideally, we would have Zaire Emery as part of that midfield for sure. As much as I do like Chevalier in this lineup, at an 85 even, I think signing Courtois is the way to move forward right now. An experienced Champions League winner now coming in for just 16 million. So Chevalier, I'm sorry, you're going down into the reserves for now, as Courtois walks in at an 89 rating. But now with the rest of my money, I'm just going ahead and signing Scott McTominay because I can. Got him in for about 60 million. So now we have Scott McTominay, Fabian Ruiz, who will be playing ahead of Zaire Emery until he grows past them, which probably will be in about 2 weeks. We are now at the end of the season, and Haaland has grown to an 89 rating for me, which is amazing. So he has potential to be special. He is the beast that he is now in real life, I guess. And in terms of goals, 25 goals, 4 assists, only outdone by Barcola in the team. French Cup has been won, and this might just be a first for me because the French Cup I never win, so we have another trophy for Haaland. And Liga, I mean, come on guys, it's PSG, 77 points. He wins the French double. Champions League, however, started off in the 4th position, and then in around the 16 beat Rangers. Quarterfinals, Dortmund, see, he beat his old team. Semi-finals, Galatasaray. I don't know how we matched up, but we'll take that 6-2 victory. But I am facing Real Madrid. Sid, if I win this game, you're kinda done. The Ballon d'Or is his, passively. Or maybe Barcola's.
Yeah, things are not looking good, man. If I don't win a trophy this season with Monaco, I'm just going to be stuck here forever. And by the way, you've now got the overall lead on me because Mbappe could only get to an 88. I think he's growing slower now because he's unhappy just being stuck here at Monaco. Decent stats, 22 goals, 6 assists. But hold on, finally, he's taken Monaco to the promised land. Liga in the bag. I guess signing Upamecano did help. 16 points over PSG. And also, it looks like it's a cheeky double. French Cup in the bag too. At least the dust is now off Mbappe's trophy cabinet. He's at least got something. But it kind of won't matter if you just win the Champions League right now.
I notoriously lose the Champions League final all the time in these challenges. For once, Haaland, please win this, as we are so far ahead of Mbappe right now. This team is the best in the world, right? Oh my god, I lost 3-0.
Let's go, man.
This is insane. I don't get it, man. How does that even happen? Yes, it's Real Madrid, but come on.
You know what? Haaland has flopped in the World Cup. He's blanked in a Champions League final. I think all of that should go on his CV as well.
Alongside his trophies, though, all right? We're not going to forget about that.
Yeah. But you know what? All those trophies you're bragging about, Mbappe might just be able to surpass all of that because it's the Euros and he's finally got his French call up. And yep, France are going to be the favorites.
Well, funny you mentioned the Euros, Sid, because as I am looking through them right now, Norway have not even made it in there. This is ridiculous.
Meanwhile, France has had the perfect start to the Euros. And Kylian Mbappe, he's only played 1 game, but he's got a goal and an assist. Not bad. Bro, you think if Mbappe wins the Euros here, he's had a better career than your Haaland?
I mean, I've won league titles in Germany and in France by now. I don't know.
Hey, since we've got this international mod, if Mbappe does end up winning the Euros, it could make him a candidate for the Ballon d'Or. Although I do have Dembele and Doué who are higher rated in the team. Okay, yeah, we might not be winning the Euros. How have we drawn Spain in the round of 16? Well, this international run might be over right here, right now, but no, it isn't. France have knocked out Spain. Oh, and it's Romania in the next round. Bro, how did you not end up qualifying for the Euros with Norway when there are teams like Romania, man? That's crazy. And there you go. We do end up knocking Romania out, although Mbappe got hooked at halftime. I don't think he's having that good of a Euros campaign. Oh, next up it's England. This might be where we say goodbye to the Euros. But no, we don't. And this time Mbappe did score. We'll take it. Oh, and it's a rematch of the 2016 Euros final, France versus Portugal. This would be huge for Mbappe's trophy cabinet and a possible Ballon d'Or push. Oh, come on. He lost it. Ah.
Well, see, I'm just enjoying my dinner and seeing you lose. This tastes even better with the salt now.
The important thing, though, is after that Euros campaign, we can now finally free Mbappe from Monaco. He's 88 rated. I'm hoping we get some big offers, man. You've got Haaland at PSG. I need Mbappe to go to a similar club. No way. I've got an offer too from PSG. Are we both going to end up playing for PSG? Nah, that'll be crazy. Hang on a second. Maybe PSG might not be the play, because I've just got an offer from Manchester City, and I'm tempted to take it. How funny is this? That Mbappe might end up at City and Haaland is at PSG? I think this is the play.
Are we just swapping careers here?
It does look like it, because Mbappe is heading to Man City. I'm not passing up on this opportunity. Wait a minute. What is this Man City formation? Who is their coach after Pep Guardiola, man? This is weird. You know what? Kind of works out for Mbappe. He's going to be the sole man leading the team along with Thuram. Especially if Mbappe grows, he's going to be a Ballon d'Or candidate from this Man City team if we win it. But yeah, we do need to get in a left back. We do have 100 million. Now, I'm signing Alejandro Balde. I feel like he should be a solid teammate for Mbappe. By the way, I had to spend 85 million to bring in Balde. It used up all our cash. But it's worth it. This team now looks really solid. Kind of really want Mbappe to win the Premier League. That'd be really awesome on his CV. Also, the fact that Chani and Haaland have won league titles in 2 different countries, we gotta try and match that.
Okay, guys, now Haaland might be in trouble. With Sid moving to Man City and me controlling this PSG team, I would argue he probably can have a team that's nearly as good as this one. Definitely good enough to win the Champions League. So I guess I'm gonna have to spend my money to go ahead and keep on improving this team, especially on the bench with Marquinhos dropping down in his rating. I've signed Konate for 75 now. So Marquinhos, thank you for everything, but Konate is now the backup, the insane backup to the likes of Pacho and Guardiola.
Okay, so we're making a pit stop at the Ballon d'Or ceremony. I feel like both of us have half a chance, maybe? Because, hey, Mbappe got to the Euros final and lost.
I made it to the Champions League final and lost.
Wait a minute. This is crazy. For me, it's Haaland who won the Ballon d'Or.
You've got to be kidding. For me, it's Mbappe.
Bro, what even?
This is absolutely nuts.
This doesn't count, by the way.
Yep, it doesn't.
I need Mbappe to win.
And I need Haaland to win in my save. Haaland is now 92 rated. Clearly one of the best players in the world and worthy of a Ballon d'Or, I would argue. His numbers, though, still behind Barcola, who is somehow playing ahead of Kvaratskhelia even. But Haaland with 24 goals, 2 assists. That's decent, but not incredible. When it comes to the Liga, he has won yet another title, 76 points. PSG has done well, finishing ahead of AS Monaco. But more importantly, it's a double season once again. They have won on penalties against Olympique Marseille. Now, this is something that your viewers will like. In the semi-finals, I lost against Manchester City, the team that you play for now. This is ridiculous. Too many coincidences. And to top it off, it's City against Borussia Dortmund in the final. 2 clubs of Haaland.
I don't know how you've gotten Haaland to a 92, because I started off with a higher potential with Mbappe, and I've only got him to a 90. Those years being stuck in Monaco really hurt. Although stats-wise, 27 goals, 12 assists, not too bad, although his buddy Marcus Thuram outscored him. Hold on a second, we lost the league. Third behind Liverpool and Arsenal. Bro, Liverpool won the FA Cup as well. We did win the Carabao Cup, so at least 1 trophy for Mbappe at City.
No one cares about the Caribbean Cup.
But they will care about the Champions League because Man City are in the final against Barca. I feel like if Mbappe wins this, he's getting that Ballon d'Or. He's got that 90 rating, which should be good enough, especially with a Champions League trophy. Come on, Mbappe. Let's get it done. No No way! Barcelona beat us, but not only that, Mbappe missed the pin. There goes his Ballon d'Or.
And so he flops. This is what we love to see.
Hey, next season is going to be a World Cup year, and I feel like I might have the advantage here being 90 rated and playing for France. Okay, this changes everything. I've got an offer from Barcelona, the club that actually beat me in that Champions League final, and I'm really tempted to take this. I know it's a World Cup year, but this could be a big difference maker. What about you, Chani? Are you going to stay at PSG or maybe look for an offer?
I feel attached to the storyline of winning the Champions League with Mbappe's old team, so I'm going to stick around for now.
You know what? For me, it's going to be no emotions, just business. Mbappe to Barcelona. Here we go.
But I feel like I'm going to get that Champions League dub, and you're going to fail with Barca.
Have I messed up by sending Mbappe to Barca? Because he is going to be teammates with Lamine Yamal. But you know what? It's a World Cup year, so as long as Mbappe and France do better, Mbappe should be the front runner for the Ballon d'Or. But until the World Cup, I hope these two better get along. Meanwhile, I am going to use the 100 million that we've got to bring in Ousmane Dembele. He's 32, so we can afford him. Plus, he's Mbappe's good buddy. We got to try and make that Mbappe-Dembele connection work. It's going to be needed at the World Cup. And by the way, I made Dembele a left winger, and his overall actually went above Mbappe. We're just giving Mbappe more competition for the Ballon d'Or at this point. End of the season, and I do think I made the right choice sending Mbappe to Barca. He's up to a 92 overall, which is Ballon d'Or territory. And also the stats are there. 37 goals, 10 assists. Those are Ballon d'Or numbers. Please tell me he's got his first ever La Liga Golden Boot. Julian Alvarez. That is annoying. But hey, Barcelona do end up winning La Liga. But no Spanish Cup. Madrid won that. We kind of need the Champions League now, I feel. Because no Champions League, no Ballon d'Or. Unbelievable. Of course it had to be PSG to knock Barca out.
Well, first of all, over here at PSG, the Champions League winners in your save, we are now seeing Haaland on a 93 rating at just the age of 23. And for the first time, he is actually the top scorer in the PSG squad. 39 and 11, 50 goal contributions this season compared to Barcola's 43, which, by the way, gets him his first golden boot in France. We will take that on board. Into his CV that goes. But hey, what happened in Liga? Well, the same thing as always. PSG wins the title. Not a single loss. Invincible, okay? That goes also on his record, surely. And the French Cup? Guys, I've never dominated it as much as I have. This is insane. 3-0 victory against Stade Rennes. And when it comes to the Champions League, though, there was a bit of an issue to begin with. We only came in 11th. And then in the playoffs, got past Porto. Round of 16, it was Real Madrid. That is huge. Quarterfinals, Barcelona. We have beaten them. Semi-finals, Newcastle. To now face, out of all the teams in the world for the treble, Lille. This is our opponent for the Champions League final. But it would be so typical for me to lose this.
But bro, if you win this, I think I'm cooked. A treble is basically a guarantee for the Ballon d'Or. I can't even hate watch this because I know Lille are going to lose.
I mean, this team surely doesn't lose, right? Come on, PSG. Don't disappoint me. It's a 2-1 victory. Vitinha in the 89th. That is the Champions League trophy. And the Ballon d'Or for Haaland, who sadly didn't score in the final, but who cares?
Now hold your horses. The Ballon d'Or might not be confirmed because this is a World Cup year. And if Norway don't have a good World Cup, somebody else might take the Ballon d'Or away. While if France can have a good World Cup, I think despite not winning the Champions League, Mbappe might have a chance.
Now this time, Sid, I am actually part of the competition, but I'm in a group with Netherlands and also the Ivory Coast and the South Korean Republic. So this could go bad, possibly. Starting off with the game against South Korea, please. 4-1 victory. Massive. Nusa scoring all the goals again. Haaland, can you step up, please? If he could start scoring them against Ivory Coast, I'd be very thankful. Second game of the World Cup. We lose 2-1. That's not good. He didn't score. Nusa scored again.
Bro, if Haaland ends his World Cup career with 0 goals, that definitely gives the edge to Mbappe.
So against Netherlands, the biggest opponent, I need at least 1 point. Nusa, if you need to, we win! Nusa scores again! Dude, is there some sort of glitch? Why is he the only one scoring?
On my end, how am I in a group with Brazil and Mexico? That is a tough group to get. But you know what? I can't complain. Mbappe's got a super team, and I'm kind of glad I made the signings of Simicon and Chevalier before, because they would not have gone up to a 90 overall without us signing them. Even Thuram is part of the starting team. My only hope for a Ballon d'Or push is if Mbappe delivers this World Cup and he starts off strong, scores in the opener. Now we gotta beat Mexico so we don't have to rely on that Brazil game. Oh my days, it's a 2-0 defeat. defeat. How are we in this position, bro? Facing Brazil to stay alive in the World Cup in the group stages. And no, Brazil beat us. Now, because I had a goal difference of 0, that has just enough got me into the round of 32, which has worked out well because I'm facing UAE. Well, that's mine and Chani's home country kind of like right now.
So in the group stages, we finished first. And you know what? I am facing Netherlands again. How does this work? We were in the same group. This is rigged. Surely the team can't do it again against a big side like this. Can they? They can! On penalties! We win! 1-1. And then on penalties, Haaland scored. I guess that counts, right?
No.
No, it doesn't count as a World Cup goal.
Shush. You go and lose against UAE.
Yeah, that's never happening. 3-2 against them. Through we go to the round of 16.
Well, I guess good for you because I think it's done for me now. I'm up against Argentina. This is it. Haaland, please. We beat Argentina! Yes! What? Wolf scores, Nusa scores. Haaland is just a bystander, but he's gonna lift the trophy, isn't he?
Bro, if you win the World Cup and the treble, I think we're gonna need Mbappe to just hand deliver the Ballon d'Or to Haaland, because that would be crazy. Oh my days. In the round of 16, I've got Brazil, and they beat us in the group stages, if you remember. But oh my days, we do beat them when it counts. And Mbappe scored as well. He's not like Haaland, who's a passenger.
You know what? Haaland is just saving it up for that final. He will score in there because we are up against Mali. Wait a minute. Is this going to be the one I lose? This is... Yeah, dude, this is a joke. I actually lost 2-1 against Mali.
And with that, Haaland ends his World Cup career with a grand total of 0 goals. Meanwhile, Mbappe is on a mission to win that World Cup 3-2 against Belgium.
Oh no, it's happening, isn't it?
And it's Japan in the semi-finals. And France keep winning. Mbappe is going to be playing a World Cup final.
Please tell me you're facing Mali. Please.
Wait a minute, it's Slovakia? Bro, if Mbappe bottles this, he does not deserve the Ballon d'Or. This is it. My only chance of getting that Ballon d'Or. Kylian, you gotta do it. 5-3 on penalties. Oh my days, and Mbappe scored his pen. Of course he had to score in the final as well. Let's go. Mbappe is a World Cup champion.
And my only hope is the Ballon d'Or trophy itself. And you know what? He is nominated for it. Haaland, Dembele, Barcola, and Kvaratskhelia, all just PSG players.
I'm surprised he got nominated after stinking up at the World Cup, but I guess it's because he won the treble.
Romano has tweeted it. Haaland has won the Ballon d'Or in 2030. It has happened. The treble was enough after all. Surely that means now I have won the challenge because I won it first, right?
Wait a second. If I win the Ballon d'Or too, then it's a tie. I told you the World Cup is what counts. And winning La Liga as well as the World Cup looks like it was enough. 2030 Ballon d'Or goes to Mbappe. How have we managed to tie this video?
Honestly, I don't even know what happened in this video.
I guess it's going to be you guys in the comments deciding who's had a better career. I'm going to say Mbappe, bro.
But honestly, guys, come on. It has to be Haaland.
Mbappe's got more goals, though. Mbappe's total record so far, 125.
Okay, well, I'm on 110.
And come on, bro. The World Cup, that's what really counts. But I guess you guys in the comments can decide. If you enjoyed this video, click here to watch us replay the career of both Messi and Ronaldo.